Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about whether or not you should use single or double opt-in for your email lists. And I just answered a forum post quite recently about how to change the default of double opt-in to single opt-in on GetResponse, even though I use its rival Aweber. The question was about using single opt-in for email lists rather than double opt-in. Single opt-in is just click, double opt-in basically is you have to click a confirmation list as well, so that's the double part. And I asked whether it's possible, and a quick search later, the answer was yes. And if you spend any time on forums or Facebook or Quora or any other question and answer style site, you'll probably come across questions like that which could be answered by a quick Google search. There's even a search that people can use to send a link that answers the question, but in a way that effectively says the person asking the question is too lazy to do a search for themselves. It's called Let Me Google That For You. And the site comes up and it shows you what to do, and it shows you how to put the search in. So it's not very subtle, but there's on the left hand side there we missed that. I'll show you again. It tells you what the steps are. Go to Google, just a sec, that's it. Visit Google, type your question, and then basically click the button that says search, and that's it, and then it goes off to the result. So not very subtle, but that's what it happens, and you can do that for any search. One internet marketer I know has used it on at least one occasion to answer a support ticket. It fits with his style, so personally I think that's allowable. But going back to the original question I answered, it was about whether or not you should use single or double opt-in for email lists. Autoresponder companies, they prefer you to use double opt-in as it supposedly reduces the number of spam complaints. Cynically, I guess it definitely will do that because not everyone clicks the confirm link, so there'll be less people on the list, which will reduce the maximum number of potential people complaining. But maybe that's just me being cynical. But there are some plus points with double opt-in. You'll get a more committed subscriber because there's an extra hoop for them to jump through. And that can be, you could say that's good. You'll only get real email addresses on your list, although that said, any bounces get filtered out anyway. And to be honest, even with double opt-in, there's nothing to stop someone using their less preferred email address. In theory, you'll get a better email address as the person won't get the content till they've confirmed. As I said, doesn't stop them using a throwaway one, because people do that. It depends on their trust level before they actually sign up with you. There are also some negatives because not everyone confirms. We're all pressed for time, and finding an email to click a confirmation link rules out some people. Typically the ones that are busier, which may or may not be your target audience, but you'll know a little bit about that. Depending on your company and how things are set up, your potential subscriber doesn't immediately get taken to whatever it was you promised them. And that doesn't start the list building relationship off on the best footing. Typically they'll get taken to a screen that says go to your email box, click the subscribe link, and so on. Click the confirm link. And as I said on the previous slide, there's no guarantee the email address is better, just that it exists and the spammer can open the relevant, the subscriber can open the relevant inbox to click the confirm link. But Freudian slip there, spammers have programs that can do just the same, so it's not exactly complicated, and it really doesn't guarantee a human will see any of the other messages anyway. Don't ask me why people sign up for emails if they're not going to do it, but some spammers do that. Pass, no idea. Next. On balance, I prefer single opt-in. In my view, the less barriers there are put in the way of potential subscribers, in the same way as less barriers put in the way of potential sales, the better. Plus, there's a trust issue when you join someone else's list. You're trusting them with your email address, which is basically access to your inbox. And you're trusting them to send you information they promise, not to spam you and not to share your email with anyone else. And quite a lot of that trust on the part of the new subscriber is there, and without you effectively saying you actually don't trust them because you're asking for a double opt-in. First impressions count, and that includes the internet. Maybe even more so than face-to-face, because you've probably never met the person. Ultimately, it's your decision on single or double opt-in unless your autoresponder company is forcing you. But personally, I think there are more negatives with double opt-in. And if you'd like more help with your internet marketing, click the link below this video. There's lots and lots of real-world help that will get you up and running and doing more things more often on the internet pretty fast. Okay, thanks for watching, and remember to click that link.